Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. We're going to start today with our last conversation on the Iberian struggle, because I'm kind of done with it at this point. But why do I say it's the last conversation? Well, there are still some questions that people had, and I have one last thing that I want to try, which I don't think will work, but at the very least will make me feel better out of spite. So, what people asked was, if I made Iberia independent again, right? And I assume by that I would also have to make everybody the right religion and culture so that they're involved. If I made them independent, would it advance the struggle? Yeah, it probably would. If we made a little zone in here and kept people in Iberia basically hemmed in by us and didn't just let them fight it out, yeah, it would probably advance the struggle a little bit quicker. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to spend like 50 years in game slowly creating the Iberian zoo over here that we can then watch until it moves to the next phase. I'd rather just ignore it at that point. But what I am going to do is something that is very easy and will be 0 years in game to test. And now I don't think this will work. And I'm 100% sure actually that it won't work. But it's going to make me feel better out of spite. So that's what we're going to do. So I have gone into the struggle page and we're on the involved page. As you can see, there are only 9 characters who are currently involved in the struggle. I'm going to uninvolve all of them. Now you might be like, well, you can do that with your vassals, but how are you going to do that with these guys, the mercenary company? Surely you can't do anything to them. Well, you forget. There is one thing in the struggle which we can control with them, because your realm capital needs to be within the struggle region. We control all of the struggle region, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to banish all of them. So I'm going to expel you. This means that after 3 months, this guy will not be in my realm, or at the very least, I can attempt to imprison him. Doing this, I think, will work very well for us. So, you're expelled. You're expelled. And you're expelled. You're expelled. You're expelled. And you're my vassal. Cool. Vassals? Very easy to deal with. We just convert them. There we go. Then after 3 months, they should all be gone. In theory, or we can imprison them, which will also work. Cool. Let's unpause. Let things roll. I'll let the traitor be known to all on that one. Bunch of people converting. Alright. That's fine. So that should be all of them converted. And then I just want to quickly check here. 5 people are involved in the struggle currently. I'm just going to actually mark them at the side here, because that'll be the easiest way to to check what's up with them. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see that they're involved here. So once they stop being involved, then we're all good. Immersive rulers are winning wars. We're getting some renown. It's all fine. Just chill for a little bit. I forgot which month we started in, but that's okay. Is my legend finished? It is. Oh, cool. Increase quality and incomplete. So this is a converting one. Yeah, cool. We'll do this. And then we're going to go back in here. So, we're going to evangelize to the realm. What's going to convert? Probably this Vidalist land up there, I'd imagine. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, bunch of that converted, plus the remaining bits in Iberia. Wonderful. Next, clear grounds for legendary building. We would love a shrine. However, to get a shrine, we're going to have to do something over here. Probably on... Not on that holding then. On this holding? This could work if I took this one back. Yeah. Let's revoke you for a second. Right, I don't really need it. I just want to make it my county capital, which I believe I can switch at will. I can. Wonderful. So now I've done that, I can go into... Well, no, I need to hold it forever, don't I? Wait a second. Do I have any of these that I don't have a thing on currently? Oh, yeah. Okay, so actually I'm going to give that away again. So I'm going to make that county capital. I'm going to give this away again. I realized I can't make it Corfu because If I make it Corfu, I'd need to hold Corfu. But what I can make it is Agrafa. There we go. We'll need to switch it back at some point due to watermills, although on this one maybe we don't, because I don't have any watermills. Yeah, that'll be fine. Anyway, let's clear grounds for legendary building. We want another shrine. We want a shrine because it's going to give us another 5 years life expectancy and more holding taxes in that holding. Right, Agrafa, exactly the one we want it to be. Wonderful. Back down to Agrafa. There we go. It also got an extra slot in it for no reason. Wait a second. That's weird. Yeah, that slot wasn't there before. I mean, that's cool. Well, I've got an extra slot for free. Right. Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, so next, clear this out. We can now commission a legend artifact. Sure, I'll do that. I don't really care about it. We're the only people who can use it. It just gets it off of our list of things to do. I've been invited to a feast. I'm going to decline that. I can isolate capital. No. Enter seclusion. No. Hold court. No. What I want to do is reassert the holy mission. There we go. That gives us a kingdom level holy war. And then in here, it's just telling us I got my new artifact. Although I do also have an inspiration, which is... This guy has no skill. He would like to make a box. You know, I'm kind of intrigued. What does no skill get you? He doesn't tell me how good he is. I guess he isn't good at all. So, you can make a box. Wonderful. Right. No, you cannot be my counselor for 25 years. Nice try, though. Lots of these are just not really that discontent. They'll probably disappear. Alright. What do you mean the legend spread? I don't have a legend. How could the legend have spread? I literally don't have one. Anyway, Bent must have already been there. Guess we could do another holy one if I needed to, but honestly, like, we don't really need to at this point. We're pretty fine, actually. Oh, you finished promote culture task. Wonderful. So that was in Cairo. So that's great news for us in Cairo. I can now build this up, although I guess I could have built that up before anyway. Let's get you to convert Giza, which is our last one over here. And then we can start on some of the rest of it. That's in some of these bits up here afterwards. Right. Let's continue. Are you still in my realm? You are in my realm still. Okay. Well, keep chilling. We'll wait. I did expel them all, so at some point soon they should leave. Decline. You may attempt to imprison all 5 of them. Wonderful. Well, imprison. He's traveling. You can't imprison them while they're traveling. Uh-huh. Okay, so he's traveling out of our realm. That's fine. When are you going to reach... Oh, wait, you're about to reach the boat? So you are, like... You're gone. Okay. So you're still involved, apparently. You? You're also traveling. You're about to leave. Okay, you? You're also traveling. You have left. But this guy's not involved anymore. Okay, so I don't care about him. He's not involved anymore. You? Wait, why can I imprison that guy then? Wait a second. I don't know. Anyway, you? You're walking through my realm. I don't know why I can't imprison them while they're traveling. Because surely, like, they're still in my realm, even if they're traveling in my realm. Right? Like, even if they're trying to travel to leave, they're still in my realm. It's not like they just magically left my realm. Like, this guy as well. Wait, is he even marked? I don't think I even marked. Oh, no, I must have marked him. Oh, he's at the top. Right, he just isn't called Master something. He's called Captain something. Yeah, this guy's still in my realm. Why can I not imprison him? So, if you're ever in charge of a camp and you think the leader of the realm is going to imprison you, just start traveling and then they can't do anything to you. Huh. That's weird. Is that really how that mechanic should work? I'm not sure that's how that should work. I mean, I understand it for feudal. It's like they're not where they should be, so you can't imprison them because you're not entirely sure where they are. This one... I don't know, this one kind of seems like we should know where they are. a little odd. Especially as we have like the vision like this where we can just see them. So this person's now still involved in the struggle. I'm assuming they're still involved in the struggle until they get to their destination, which is here. So they must be moving there, I guess. Huh. Weird. I will make a better artifact. Whatever box you want to make would be better. They not put malice and lies to that one. Right. So where are you traveling to? You're traveling down this way. My god, that you're traveling a long way. Look at this. It's going all the way there. So when he leaves, does that count as him no longer being involved? No, but he does immediately get typhus, apparently. Alright, interesting. Yeah, you're still involved. You're also going, like, well over this. Yeah, you're going over there. And you're going here. Huh. Interesting. So they all are leaving the realm. It's just, it doesn't count them as moved until, I guess, they actually finish moving their camp. Yeah, I'll grab this place for free. That seems like a fair deal. There we go. We grabbed it for free. It is de jure part of this place, which this person owns. So I will grant them that vassal. There we go. Wonderful. Right. Chill a little bit longer. Waiting for these. Oh, this guy's dead, so he's not involved anymore. You're still involved. You're still involved. And you're still involved. This guy might die as well. I just want to see how many people are now involved. There's now 4 characters involved. So, wait. You're a new adventurer? I think you're a new adventurer. Huh. Because I can't expel these guys. They've already been expelled. So yeah, there's another adventurer just spawned in there. Huh. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Anyway, we've got more to build down here, I think, in Cairo and Giza. So you're already fully built. I can't upgrade you at all. Nope. Cairo. Can upgrade the castle. And then we'll probably have more down here as well. Grab that one. This one. You can see if we can build watermills, but it's not the capital, so it doesn't matter. Although it could be the capital, I suppose. Can Grava build both? Grava can indeed build both, so it doesn't... yeah, it shouldn't be the capital. Let's get this one. You can then build anything. I guess I'll build hospices. That's okay. This is mine. You can upgrade the stables. We can upgrade the hospices. Here, upgrade the hospices. Since when have I held this thing? Give this away to... I don't know. Who should this go to? To this person? Yeah. You can have this new vassal of mine. It seems fine. Wonderful. Right. That now means that we can hold an extra piece of land, so we could maybe hold. Trying to find any land that I want to hold here. I guess we can hold that other one that I gave away again here. Yeah, I can take it back again. It'll revoke your appointment again. There we go. So now we can hold this one, but for different reasons than before. Right. That's fine. Fine. Here, I might as well upgrade something while I'm here. Again, might as well upgrade something. Ooh, we can upgrade our water mills, or windmills in there. And windmills here. And then we can also upgrade our royal reserves. Ooh. Nice. Okay, grab that as well. Wonderful. What else can we do? Grand tournament. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, let's ransom a bunch of people. For hooks. And not you, I guess. For Demand a hook. And then ransom you for 10 gold. Perfect. Let's do that. Right. And now we wait a little bit. People are converting. That's all good. Right. How are we doing here? You are... We're on your travels. Oh, you're the person I just kicked out. Yeah. You're here. Next person's here. Third person is making their way down here. Wonderful. So we'll give them another 6 months or something. It's okay. We'll say not but malice and lies for that one. We need a little bit more money before we can do the grand tournament, so I'm going to hold off on that. Neighboring rulers are winning wars. Somebody's trying to sabotage this thing. I will find out if they're sabotaging it. Hopefully. I'm not going to send her to the dungeons. I'm just going to get sneaky deeds for 5 years. Yeah, that sounds good. You sneaky fella. My royal architect is dead, also known as my wife. Oh no! I need a new wife. Our new wife is going to be... Oh, I wanted to unpause the game, but I'm in the text window. Here we go. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. Why is marriage one not activating? No idea. Okay, let the traitor be known to all. Let time move on. There we go, now it's activated. Although obviously we need to change the maximum age part. Probably the age difference part. Means probably the whole thing was pointless, but anyway, that's fine. Actually, I don't care about inheritable traits either. Yeah, the whole thing was pointless. I basically just needed not ruler, not lowborn. So Hildebert von Franken is our best person. Although if I go all, because I don't really care about fertility, we could marry Euphrasia Hexavulis, a cousin, I assume. Yeah, from the Bulgarian line on both sides. Actually, no, only on one side. For a second there, I was thinking it was both grandparents, but it's Bulgarian line there and the Egyptian line there. Yeah, you know what? Let's marry this Hexavulis. I mean, we're not going to buy anyone, or we're not going to marry anyone who's in a better house, are we? Like, you know, we're marrying into House Hexavulis. We can't really get much better than that. Yeah, this all seems good to me. We could hold a grand wedding. We can't hold very many grand weddings, so let's hold a grand wedding. Let's go. See what she says. Neighboring ruler won a war. Cool. We got trophy halls completed. She is accepted. We can now hold a grand wedding. Planned a wedding. Grand wedding. Capital. And we'll only have to invite like one family. Be easy. We don't have to invite both sides because both sides are the same side. There we go. We get magnificent host. Guests. You're not invited. You're not invited. Definitely not inviting you guys. Definitely not inviting you or you. What a wedding. Let's see whether I can invite courtiers, whether that's fine. See, some of our courtiers are 44 days away. I don't want to wait for this person. For court guests, if I do that as well, am I okay? 114, definitely cannot invite guests. I could wait 40 days. I could wait 40 days, and then at least gives us a variety of people in the event, which might allow us more options on some event things there, because I think this is the one that lets you get a lot of lifestyle experience. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start the grand wedding. Right. 50 days till it begins anyway. Oh, that probably means that she's 50 days away. Alright. Just judging on what we've seen there. Right, these are all about to finish, which is great. Hey, Legendary Shrine is finished in Agrafa, which now means that we are getting more holding taxes here, and we're getting even more life expectancy and things. It's good. This is all fine. I guess I kind of want to wait. Oh no, I can build watermills now. I guess Greek has access to watermills? Oh, they must have got that as their first thing. They didn't get that as their first thing. Wait a second. Did I build the wrong thing? Water wheels. Sorry, water wheels, not watermills. No, they have access to it. Maybe Greek gets it a tech level earlier. Is it due to hill dwellers? Yes. Construction of vegetable field building unlocks the first 4 tiers of windmills buildings. So because that one has... well, actually doesn't have a vegetable thing, but... well, maybe it's in one of the other ones. Maybe. Maybe, yeah, maybe it was in here. I don't know. Anyway, whatever we did, it allowed us access to the first 4. We have a new fugitive. Wonderful. Where's our new fugitive going? He is going to Sapmi. Okay, that's not too bad. How are our other fugitives doing? He's moving. Moving right past our capital. Uh-huh. Yeah, they don't really seem to have, like, moved very far, but that's fine. We're getting there. She's not married to us until the grand wedding's done. That's why we're below on, yeah, stewardship a little bit. Secret exposed, not but malice and lies, obviously. 1 guest remains. I'm assuming that's her. Yeah, that's her. Alright, I mean, that's fair. We can probably wait for her. We have a new person who's inspired. Merely decent. I'm merely going to ignore it. No stone unturned. That gives us more development growth, which is huge. Right? They'll say we can't wait. This person said condolences on my wedding. Say, get out of my face, you bitter wretch, unless the bad stuff isn't that bad. It doesn't matter to me either way. I'll just say, get out of my face. Lowers my stress. Right. Back to the wedding. Loads of people changing opinions of each other. She becomes my soulmate. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Well, this person has religious complaints, so I don't know. We'll say cool. That's nice for you, and she'll like us. Now I get to wait here a little bit. Excommunication. It's nobody I need to worry about. Just one of my capitans. Right. And well, I love how you can just be like, I don't. No, I'll say I do. I guess it says ruler's great or grand wedding here for 10 years, so we get development growth here as well. Nice. And we get renown for the dynasty, which I assume we get double renown, because I'm assuming that we get her renown as well, but I didn't check. Cool. Stewardship perk. We're going to grab gold aplomb. Monthly income per stress level, otherwise known as will do nothing. But that's fine. Wait. Yeah, that definitely did nothing, but we are earning so much more money. Oh, because we're married now, so now we have all the land directly, but like, we're really earning 800 as our base income? That's incredible. Alright. This one, it's just how much stress do you want to lose versus opinion. I'll grab the opinion. Seems good to me. Next up, this is the event that I was trying to get us some variety in for, because basically you gain some lifestyle experience on whichever one of the top 2 you choose, and we get this event like a ton during this, so we can either have martial or martial, so I'll take some martial. Yep, seem great choices, but sometimes you can get like up to 500 experience, which is why I wanted to make sure we had a variety of people. So if we only had garbage, we wouldn't just get garbage on every single one of these. This person we don't want to talk to, but I can get a 94% chance of getting a diplomacy perk, which I did. Well done there. We're going to grab ourselves probably benevolent intent. Move ourselves down towards true ruler. We're slowly working towards. I can transfer Tuscany to this person. I will do that. Right, that was Tuscany to Italy. Continue on our wedding. Inspiration realized. You made me a box. Well done. It's very lovely. Wasn't very good. Didn't think it would be, but I was just curious because it didn't have a like it didn't have like how good they were. So it, you know, it could have been hinting at something. It wasn't, but it could have been. There we go. Back in here. There's a fiery dance. I must do something. We need to get water. And say burn, burn, or everyone for themselves. Let's take the 60% chance that they get indebted to us. They're saved. Well done, me. Couple days left, and now it's the wedding night. Where actually, I think if you're a guest, you get more of the same events, but I guess as we're the participant, we probably get other events. A night to remember. So I can be given the marriage prayer brooch. I can give her something, apparently. Or actually, oh no, yes. I also have something for you, ... Or actually, I have something for you. You have the lucky Khazar coin. Let's say you are my greatest gift. Yeah. And then I'm going to maybe destroy that thing that she gave me. Although apparently I don't have it. Oh, there is. Right. Yeah, we're going to destroy that because it's worthless. There we go. Right, carry on. We can get barred bedding for 5 years. Lowers our diplomacy but lowers our stress. We can convince our wife it's alright if everybody watches. Don't be silly, it's just tradition. We'll make sure our wife isn't upset. Wonderful. We have gained some more renown. And now, let's lay with our wife. Wonderful. That's the end of the wedding ceremony. We get Magnificent Host, which is a ton of bonuses, which are quite nice to have. Plus, we get celebrated a magnificent wedding, which is also quite nice to have. Cool. Thank you for coming. Oh, that's good. I thought my headphones had broken there for a second, but no, all the sound in the game just stopped for a second or two there. That's wonderful. Oh, not at all worrying to me in the slightest. Let's hold court now while we're here. Looking for work. There isn't any. Special treatment. Let's say I don't care. We can weaken religious communities to increase faith conversion speed and get some popular opinion in these places. A peaceful coexistence to respect their faith. Make examples of the disbelievers, get executions, or that sounds like your problem, not mine. Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything with that. Right. Wonderful. Inspired person can be sponsored. I don't care about the decent book. It's probably time for the grand tournament, right? I think it's probably time for a grand tournament. But before we do, check in on our special for today. So this person has moved here and they are involved in the struggle. Why? Why is this person involved in the struggle? That doesn't seem correct. They shouldn't be involved in the struggle. Their realm capital is outside the struggle region. Therefore, they are not involved in the struggle. Yeah? Because their realm capital is not in the struggle region. Same with you, I guess, and same with you, and same with you, but they're traveling. Really? Alright, I'm going to do something here. Let's do another test. I want to see what the game says on his screen. So we're going to save. We're going to save as... Actually, we're just going to save and cancel that. We're just going to save with the default name instead of saving with the episode name, because then that'll confuse me later. Right. Let's save the game. We'll reload this afterwards. I'm just going to switch character. I want to switch to an adventurer. We know where he is, so... landless rulers. Interesting. Interesting. So that's not the guy, right? Is it? No, is he up here still? Huh. Is it this guy? Wait. Let's go back a second. So the adventurer that we were looking at here is Captain Abd of Al-Razik. So the game doesn't know that he isn't up there. Huh. That is interesting. I want adventure, just to lower the amount of people it's telling me about. That's too many. I'm going to check up here, because presumably he's one of the ones up here. Colo. Jail. Birkin. Yeah, this guy. Camp location Alvia. Okay, let's start with him for a second. So it still reckons that that guy is there, despite him being here. He's here. But his camp is still here. Why? I mean, obviously his realm capital's in the struggle region. What's he doing right now? Why is he here? How is he here? Doesn't make any sense, because his camp isn't here. So he's traveled without his camp? Can't move your camp when you're away. But why is he away? He's not away for any particular reason. Yeah, he's not he currently isn't traveling. Look at this. This dude isn't traveling. This dude is just here. Yeah, like this is a game state it shouldn't get into. You shouldn't be able to have your camp here and you be traveling without a route. Right? Like, how would I go back to the camp? I can't go back to the camp because I'm not in the camp. That's just broken. Well, that explains a little bit of it. It's just broken. Perfect. That would explain that. Wonderful. So the reason he's not there is because his character has traveled without the camp. But he's also not traveling anywhere. He's just stopped somewhere. Now, is he... The question is, now after a reload, is he still there? Yeah. It still thinks that his camp... I bet if I do this... Actually, it moved it up there for some reason. Yeah, it still thinks his camp is in here. Is at that Terma. His camp can't be at that Terma because I've expelled him. Expelling him has only moved him away. But it specifically says, demand that him and his camp leave your empire. Can I imprison him now? Yeah. So I can still try and imprison him. Okay. So let's do that. If it fails or succeeds, it should work. Right. Can I now banish him? Convert would also work. But I guess I can't convert him. I can't banish him. I can't do anything to him. Like, like, if I execute him, surely she takes over, and she is also Catholic Andalusian. That is weird. Yeah, that is just... That's weird. A straight blind... Seeing what my other options are here. So you can't banish him because he's not in your realm. So he's just refusing to, like, leave, I guess. Alright, I'm going to do a public execution for now. Let's have a look at you. So where's your camp? Your camp's in Avila. But if I expel you, you don't have to leave either. Huh. That's very weird. It is very weird that it doesn't move their camp away. It just moves them away. Huh. Alright then. Well, I give up. Clearly, that's a well thought out system. And we will move on. Right. Where were we? I don't know where we were. Oh, these guys are pretty big now, though. Are you Scourge of the Gods? You're Scourge of the Gods. Good for you. It's also got 27,000 troops. That's, you know, not insignificant. It's not, like, the same strength as ours, but it's not insignificant. He's starting to get some control over this side. Yeah, it's good. Now, we do have a kingdom-level holy war we can declare now, which is interesting. If anyone want to declare it against. We could probably take Sapmi if we wanted to. He wouldn't be my vassal. Nah, he doesn't want to be my vassal. Do I have any other wars against him? I can see he's a duchy. Can I create Scandinavia? No, I need to own quite a bit more of that. So I could declare war for Sapmi, and then that would, in theory, allow us to take away their kingdom, which would then, in theory, allow us to split all of this into that. Which would be pretty nice. That'll get us that land if we want it. Oh no, we could do. I can also do a grand tournament now, so we should probably do that at some point. But you know what? I'm going to leave it till next time. I'm just going to end the episode there for just now, and we'll think about that a little bit between episodes. Apologies, a little bit shorter. Just got to jump off to do something else quickly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you.